Hey everyone, Aaron here, and I had a request to take a look at some of the Shadows of the Empire figures that I had on my shelf, and so we're going to do just that today. Shadows of the Empire was a expanded universe line that came out in '96. It took place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. There was a book release, video games release, and then we also had a line of toys with that. Dash Rendar's Outrider, a small swoop speeder bike vehicle. Slave 1 came out in that, and then we also had a couple comic book 2-pack of figures, and then we also had these 5 single-carded 3 3/4-inch figures that were released. So here I've got the figures lined up that are still in the packaging. As you see, the line did switch over to the purple lightsaber on the front. That was the Shadows of the Empire branding. And then also, instead of the color photo, these have the holo stickers on front. The regular Power of the Force 2 line also switched over at that time to the holo stickers. So that look just carried on through with this. And the backs of these cards also, each one identical with a character bio up top that you could cut out, and then on the lower half showing other figures and vehicles available in this set. Alright, so first up we're going to take a look at Luke Skywalker here in his Imperial Guard disguise. The only weapon he comes with is this taser staff weapon. Very good sculpting on this figure, lots of detail on it, and the paint application is very, very nice. Going back over and looking at these figures that came out 20 years ago, quite a difference compared to what we're getting now in the basic 3 3/4-inch line in terms of that paint detailing. As far as the head sculpt, this looks to be the same head sculpt that we had on the original Luke Skywalker release, the very muscled up, on steroids Luke Skywalker. And then looking at the articulation on this figure, let's get that out of the way. The head does swivel. It's got 6 points of articulation. So head, the arms at the shoulder, each leg comes up, and then at the waist. He's got a little bit of swiveling there. This cape is removable. It does go in the peg hole in the back, and then that part just goes in very nicely right there. And here is Princess Leia in her Bouche disguise. This is the Bounty Hunter outfit. Again, we got some very good sculpting and lots of great paint detail application on the helmet, along the chest there with the different waistbands and the different tan and brown colors. Here's a quick look at the back of the figure and the thermal detonator that is molded into her hand there. 6 points articulation on Leia as well. You got head swiveling. And then the arms swivel around as well. Waist here again with this figure. Oops. And then at the legs. And now here's Chewbacca in his Bounty Hunter disguise. No bowcaster with him. He has a vibro axe and then a heavy blaster rifle. Chewbacca's sporting a different look here. Notably first is the flat top on the top of his head. This is all part of the disguise along with the blotches of black in the fur here. The detailing continues here, of course, with this figure and the eye patch all along the armor, the chest, the shoulders there, and then even along with the back side of the figure. Chewie's vibro axe here, it just clips on to the back. Little peg hole there, side of the weapon. His cape is removable as well, and then he's got a larger heavy blaster right here. So you don't have any head movement here with Chewbacca. Your arms do move here at the shoulders. You've got waist articulation. And then also at the top of the legs. And here we've got Dash Rendar. Here with this figure, we got the same great paint detail application. I think my only comment with the painting here is I feel like the beard should have matched the hair on the top of his head. It's looking a little more orange, whereas the hair is kind of a light brown. And then Dash Rendar here, he does come with 2 weapons. He's got this smaller blaster right here. And this big heavy gun right here. This thing goes into his hand, loops around, goes into the peg hole on the back. Articulation on him, head swivels, arms up and down as well. He's got waist movement. and then also the legs. And then here we've got Prince Xizor himself, and the paint application is great here as well. He does come with 2 of these energy blade shields, and they just slide right off. Articulation on him is you do have movement at the head, arms swivel at the shoulders, legs up and down at the hip here, and you can't see it, but you do have some waist swiveling here too. So there was a quick look at the 5 single carded figures that were released on the Shadows of the Empire branding. If you have them already, what are your thoughts on this line? Go ahead and leave a comment in the section below, and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. And as always, thank you for watching.